You know how Apple did the least it could do for AirPods Max 2? Well, these are the headphones they should have made. These are the Beyerdynamic Avento 300 over-the-ear headphones with active noise cancellation, touch-sensitive ear cups for adjusting volume and playback, literal physical buttons, and yes, USB-C plus a 3.5mm headphone jack all built into the headphones. I'm going to review these plus the Amiron 300 earbuds, which are the AirPods Pro competitors, some things I actually like them over AirPods Pro 2, and the downsides of going outside the Apple ecosystem. First off, the Avento 300s, they come in two colors, black and Nordic gray. They are $400, which undercuts AirPods Max by over $150, does all the spatial audio, Dolby Atmos, and it has multi-point Bluetooth 5.4, which means you can have these connected to two devices simultaneously, like your Mac and iPhone, and just press play on a device and it will automatically go to the headphone. So close to that kind of auto switching that you get with AirPods. Has up to 50 hours of battery life, comfortable headband, and it actually comes with a case and even a carrying bag and all the cables you would need in the box. Imagine that, a USB-C cable and a 3.5mm headphone jack cable in the box included. Wild. Now just to compare, here are the AirPods Max with the quote-unquote case you get with it, and that's as much as they fold up, which it's pretty wide and pretty thick, and you can get an additional case. This is Waterfield Shield case, which I've had since I got the original AirPods Max, but because of their limited folding design, this is a lot to try to put in a bag. Compare that to the Avento 300, which you can actually fold the left ear cup in, fits nicely in the case, and as you can see, this is a much narrower prospect to put in a bag, and it is a little bit thinner as well. Now I'll get to sound quality in just a second, but like I mentioned, these ear cups are actually touch sensitive, so you can actually raise the volume by swiping up and use other gestures to navigate your playlists or podcasts, and just look at the actual ports on these headphones. First of all, you actually get a physical on-off power button, which I wish AirPods Max had. You have the USB-C port there, and the headphone jack right there built into the headphones. You also get a dedicated noise canceling or transparency mode toggle button right here on the ear cup. Now when it comes to adjusting the headband, it actually has a nice click sound. And I'm someone who likes to have both ear cups exactly the same length, so I actually like these click adjustment headbands versus the infinite adjustment you get on AirPods Max. Now, I do have some large ears, and when I put these on my head, my ears do fit, but just barely. But if my ears fit, yours probably can too. Now Beyerdynamic did send me these headphones and the Amiron 300s, but they did not sponsor this video, so this is just me reviewing their headphones. And I will say, I really like Beyerdynamic. I actually bought these headphones for podcasting. I've used these for years. And I also use the Beyerdynamic in-ear headphones. You can see me wearing these when I record Primary Technology, my tech podcast with Jason Aten. Totally subscribe above. So typically, I really like the sound of Beyerdynamic headphones, really second only to AirPods Max and AirPods Pro. I prefer these over the Sonos Ace, which I reviewed a few months ago. But when I put these on, it did not have the kind of bass response that I was hoping for. So one thing I would recommend doing if you get these headphones or the Amiron 300's AirPods Pro style is you want the Beyerdynamic app. And here you can adjust several settings, one of them being EQ. And I actually went to the more bassy EQ, and this started sounding more like the AirPods Max sound profile that I just prefer when listening to things like pop music and stuff like that. You can choose from multiple EQ presets and also add your own preset and customize it exactly how you like. And this will apply to anything that's played through the headphones. You can also control active noise canceling through the app, or you can just use the button on the actual headphones. And it also has wearing detection, so you take the headphones off, it'll pause your music or podcast, put it on, and it'll resume playing. There's also a touch guide in the app, which I do have to refer to pretty often because I forget all the swipes and touches, but here's everything you can do touching the ear cup. Now, once I set the EQ properly, I did really enjoy listening to these. Clarity is really close to AirPods Max. I do give AirPods Max an edge when it comes to sound quality and just my preference for listening, but these come very close, and I would put these over the Sonos Ace headphones that I tested a few months ago. The noise cancellation is great on these, and transparency mode is very good. Again, not as good as AirPods Max, but if you're not comparing them side by side, you're probably not going to notice it that much. Now, these do need to have some battery charge to use it wired, either with the headphone jack or USB-C, but if you wanted, you can connect these directly to your iPhone or your Mac and actually play over the wired connection rather than Bluetooth. And you can see, like here on a now playing screen, if I were to open all the different destinations, you'll see the Avento 300 both as the wired connection headphones and here as Bluetooth. You do get the battery level when it's connected via Bluetooth, and this is that multi-point, so you can have it connected to your iPhone and Mac simultaneously. Again, they come in two colors, the Nordic gray and the black. I probably would have gone with the Nordic Gray, but it undercuts AirPods Max by $150, comes with all the cables and adapters in the box with a traveling case and a bag, and depending on the sale, they're still about $50 less than the Sonos Ace headphones as well. Overall, I'd give the Beyerdynamic Aventho 300s 4 out of 5 stars. Great options for ports and buttons. They sound great. AirPods Max still edges out in sound quality, but if I was just listening to these, I would not notice the difference. So really great option for over-the-ear noise-canceling headphones. But what about the Amiron 300s? This is Beyerdynamic's AirPods Pro 2 competitor, but this is actually more expensive, coming in at $280. And you can often get AirPods Pro 2 on sale for $200 or less. These do come in 2 colors, which is more than AirPods Pro 2, so you can get them in black. And in the box, you get multiple ear tip sizes to find the perfect fit. These also have multi-point Bluetooth 5.3, so you can still connect 2 devices simultaneously, your iPhone and a Mac. Battery runtime is about 10 hours. With the charging case, you can get about 28 hours. And these have Dolby Atmos, transparency, and active noise canceling. And I actually really like the case. It's kind of a soft touch finish. You have the USB-C charging point on the back. And they sound very good. Again, I would give the edge to AirPods Pro 2, but it's very close. And if you EQ it how you'd like, it would be hard to perceive a significant difference. Now, these are definitely a different style and size. You'll see here the ear tip is kind of on the bottom of these, and they sit in your ear a little higher. I actually really like the shape of these because they sit securely in my ear, and they have never felt like they're going to fall out. That has not been the case with AirPods Pro 2. When I use the silicone tips that come with the AirPods Pro 2, they feel like they're going to fall out, and I will often change the ear tips to these Comply foam tips. They're kind of like earplug material where you can squish it down and then it expands. With these tips, AirPods Pro 2 are then securely in my ears. But honestly, when it comes to shape and secure fit, I actually prefer this shape. And the charging case is about the same size, but it's a little thicker. But one of the disadvantages you get from the Beyerdynamic is the lack of Find My support, where you can actually get Find My precision tracking with AirPods Pro 2. There's also the speaker in the case where you can ping it. You don't get any of those kind of features with the Beyerdynamic. Now, like their over-the-ear headphones, you can manage these with the Beyerdynamic app, including setting an EQ of your preference. Again, I typically like to go for that bass EQ. You can adjust the noise canceling here from the app or just tap the headphones. And another cool feature is you can actually adjust the transparency level or noise canceling level using the Beyerdynamic app. You get the wearing detection, so it'll automatically start playing and pausing if you put them in your ears or take them out. And these also have the touch-sensitive sides, and you can customize what the left and right earbuds do and with how many taps. So a single tap can play pause, double tap can be all of these, and you can adjust this differently for the left and right earbud. You can even do a triple tap, a hold, and then a single press and long press. So you have lots of controls here, even volume up and down you can do with a long press. You can have volume down be on the left, volume up be on the right. So you can do everything just by touching the surface. These are also really lightweight, so wearing these for a long period of time, still very comfortable. I'm actually going to be taking these when I travel because, again, I just prefer the secure fit and the way they fit in my ears. So again, these are $280, more expensive than AirPods Pro 2. You don't get the Find My features like precision tracking or being able to ping the case, and you don't get auto switching of devices, although you do get that multi-point where you can have it connected to your iPhone and iPad or your iPhone and Mac. Because it's more expensive and you get less features, I'm going to have to give the Amiron 300s a 3.5 out of 5 stars. They still sound great. I prefer the shape and how they fit in my ears, but you will be making some trade-offs if you're coming from AirPods Pro, which are still on a crazy sale even though we're past the holidays, and you can get it for under $200, which is wild. But if you're not in the Apple ecosystem, or if you're just looking for alternatives, the Amiron 300s for earbuds are great, and for over-the-ear noise-canceling headphones, the Aventho 300s are a great option. Links to all of these that are affiliate links are down in the video description, and I'll leave my Sonos Ace review and the AirPods Max review I did when those first came out, because they're literally the exact same headphones now, even though they have a USB-C port. There's nothing else new. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button before you go. Again, I'll put my Sonos Ace review up here. And if you want to learn more about AirPods and shortcuts, yes, I actually have a video on all these shortcuts you can do with AirPods, connecting, automating. You can check out that video right up here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.